We literally just got news about this archetype existing, and today we have it all. So, it turns out there is Cyberse archetype. Who knew? Note, Zan-Ki sounds like a computer processor in Japanese. I did make a joke and say that this reminded me of Mega Man, but evidently I haven't read any of these yet. These are my first impressions, but I've heard really bad things about these from the comment section. So, Zonkey Sigma. Oh no, 1,000, 1,500. Uh-oh. Well, they're light. So, light Cyberse tuner. Uh-oh. If you control no monsters in the extra monster zone while this card is in your hand or graveyard, we can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, for the rest of this turn after the effect is activated, you can special summon monsters from the X deck, except Cyberse monsters? Did they just give me a good level 4 tuner here? You can treat this card as a non-tuner if this card is used for the material of a synchro summon of a Zonkey Synchro monster. But this says if I don't have anything in the extra monster zone, I can bring this out from my graveyard. Excuse me? That's really good. I like this guy. Holy shit, I see. Alright. So this is Zonkey Nebula? Okay, so 1,000, 1,500. You can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn each. Uh-oh. You contribute one Cyberse monster you control, special summon one Zanki from your deck. It contribute itself, so that's pretty good. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Cyberse monster you control. You can target one Cyberse you control in the extra monster zone. That monster can attack monsters up to twice during each battle phase this turn. But this is a Lone Fire Blossom for any I tribute anything that's a Cyberse and special summon a Zonkey from my deck. This is gonna be splashable. I'm smelling the degeneracy around the corner for this. Actually, I see where you're going here, archetype. Zonkey Aldeon. This looks pretty cool. Alright. So, level 4, 1,000, 1,000 Cyberse. Oh, also our Nebula, or Nabla was also a tuner. So, you can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. So, we can target one face-up monster on the field. Splash summon this card from your hand. If you do, that monster gains 1,000 attack until the end of this turn. But this card cannot attack, and for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon monsters from your extra except for Cyberse. What? This is broken! So, those Code Talker decks that all want to go up through all the Code Talkers and do an extra link, this is good support for that. Sorry, I'm fangirling out a little bit here. I've wanted to build Cyberse Extra Link, but we've been missing a lot of stuff, but they really are pushing the bill on this. This is really good. Okay, Zonkey Subtra. Okay, 1,000, 1,000. This is not a tuner, so we can target one face-up monster on the field, special summon this card from our hand. If we do, that monster loses 1,000 attack until the end of the turn, but this card cannot attack this turn. Also for this turn you cannot special summon from the extra deck except for Cyberse monsters. This doesn't even fucking matter. These, as long as I stick a normal summon, these guys all flood out and let me climb link ladders. Pappy likes where this is going. I really do. Zan-Ki Multiplier. Well, 500, 2,000. So, you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. So we can target one level 4 Cyberse monster we control. That monster becomes level 8 until the end of the turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, target one Cyberse monster in your extra monsters on that monster. Current attack comes doubled till the end of the turn. They're just making me want to OTK somebody with Cyberse Extra Link. Alright. Zan-Ki Division. Man, this guy looks like a super heavy samurai. So, 1,500, 1,000. You'll use each effect of this card's name once per turn, so that's not bad. Contribute a monster you control in the extra monster zone. Special summon up to one level 4 Cyberse monster from our hand or graveyard. Oh, hand and graveyard each! Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard, target one face-up monster on the field, have that monster attack till the end of the turn. I'm going to just be straight honest with you guys. I don't like this one. But so far, 4 of these cards are really good for just general Cyberse extra link climbing and the cool fun things that the kids at the park are going to try to do with this deck. Enjoy your Code Talker extra link because it's back in full swing. Alright, we're at our first synchro, and this is level 8. Damn, that looks good. I fucking love that art. Oh, by the way, it's generic lol. 2500 0. Okay. So you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. When this card destroys a monster by battle, we can target up to 2 cards our opponent controls and destroy those targets. This isn't super good. It's interesting nonetheless. If this card is destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effect, we can add 1 Zonky spell and trap card from our deck to our hand. I guess for an investment in generic, getting to pop off 2 things isn't necessarily terrible. It's not good. I like the floatability that this card kind of brings to the table, but this is supposed to be my hope for the archetype. I am seeing better Code Talker support here than anything else out of this archetype so far. So, take it with a grain of sand, but, you know, can't really ward it all. Alright, so, in Zonkey Final Sigma. Alright, well, you're a level 12 Synchro. You better be damn good. 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. Huh, this is also generic. So you can only use the 3rd effect of this card's name once per turn. So when this card in the extra monster zone, it is unaffected by the effects of cards except for Zonkey cards. It's pretty cool. Double any battle damage inflicted to your opponent due to this card in the extra monster zone battling an opponent's monster. So if I go the guy that doubles my attack to 6,000 and I attack over a monster and that monster had 2,000 attack, I just shot you in the leg for 8,000. Yeah. If this card is destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effect, we can add 1 Zanki card from our deck to our hand. I'm going to just complain here for a second and just say it should have said when this card leaves the field by an opponent's card effect or card. This might have been a little bit better, but the Sauceroni is not feeling good here for these guys. Well, we have a generic... Oh, it's 3 level 4s. Alright, fuck. So if this card is Xyz summoned, we can detach 3 materials from this card to activate the following effects. We can send 1 card from our opponent's hand to the graveyard, send 1 monster our opponent controls to the graveyard, and send 1 spell and trap card the opponent controls to the graveyard. And then, you know, it's when this card is Xyz summoned, so we can't actually use this passively outside of that. But I would just like to note here that Stick and Share got a new friend here. I guess that's kind of cool. Getting to rip from the opponent's hand without blowing off an Ouroboros is pretty good. And if a Zonky card you control be destroyed and you detach a material from this card instead. But the card says 3 level 4s to make it. No thank you. I'm going to just check out right now on that. Next up we have Zonkey Formula. Oh. Let me guess, this searches for... So we can target 1 Zonkey monster in graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, it gains 1,000 stack till the end of this turn. This is a Zonkey, right? Cool, so I can revive my level 12 Synchro, give it an extra 1,000 attack. Huh. Alright. Zan-Ki Divider Knight. Oh no, it's an equip card. Oh no. Equip only to a Cyberse monster. You can only use the 1st and 2nd effects of this card's name once per turn. During damage calculation, the opponent, if the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster, send 1 Zonkey monster from our deck to the graveyard. The equipped monster gains attack equal to the sent monster's attack until the end of this turn. This card is sent from the spell and trap card zone in the graveyard to target a Zonkey card in the graveyard except for Divider Nyota and add it to our hand. Huh. Okay. Zan-Ki Introduction. So, Cyberse monsters we control gain 500 attack. Thing is continuous, right? Okay. If you control a Zonkey monster, you can send this face-up card to control the graveyard, target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. But it's a global 500 buff. Why would I ever do that? And then last but not least, Zonkey Super Factorial? Okay, so you can only use 1 of this card's names once per turn. So, target up to 3 Zonkey monsters with different names in our graveyard and apply the following effect. Fuck. We can special summon them. What? But their effects are negated, and if you do immediately after this effect resolves, Synchro summon 1 Zonkey Synchro monster using only those monsters. And if you do, all materials for that are shuffled into the deck instead of being sent to the graveyard. Or we can special summon them with their effects are negated, and immediately after this effect resolves, we can Xyz summon a Zonkey Xyz monster using only those cards. Huh. And it's target up to 3. Huh. Interesting. I'm seeing a lot of good support here for Cyberse. And on a side note here, we got some little summer event stuff going on. We got this really cool special sleeves. course, you only get 10 of them. Sad face. But the dark matter mat, look how good that looks. It's going to be our sneak peek mat. And then we got some other cool sleeves here. I don't know who she is, but I'm really hoping she's the UA. That'd be cool. Well, back to this. I don't know what to say about this archetype. I see Code Talker support. I smile. As a whole archetype, I don't know. I'm intrigued with what they were going with this, but what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vancol40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.